Hi Cancer, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of December, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current Sagittarius season we are on. If you would like to know more details about it, you can check the info down below, where you can also find my current list of reading services. And as usual, as we are approaching the end of the year, I'm also going to make it available for the whole month for purchase, the yearly reading, the sneak peek into the year of 2022. So if you would like to know what kind of energy and main themes may be a part of your next year cycle, just check the info down below or email me with your questions. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Cancer, I do feel like the month of December can be quite intense for many of you. Like there's an intensification of both current blessings and challenges you have been dealing with. So whatever it is that you have already kind of taking major importance in your life, whatever it is that has been ongoingly happening, that feels impactful, that feels relevant, that feels purposeful in the recent 2 months in your life. I feel like there's a sense of things reaching its point of culmination. It's like a full moon experience here, where there's a lot of intensifying of a process, of a situation, of something in which you can see now in the month of December the full totality of what you're dealing with, or where things come full circle, or where things come to light fully, where things come to fruition. So there's a lot of things about the month of December that it's about a continuation of a process, a continuation of something, but it comes to a full realization of what you're dealing with. So if you have doubts of any kind about the situation, I feel like the truth is going to be very evident for many of you Cancers. It's like you're going to be able to see, to have the whole, picture in front of you. And so from it, you can be free, which is something that I feel some of you have not felt lately. You're going to be free to make appropriate decisions based on reality, decisions based on truth, on fairness, on a balancing act between your emotional state and your mental one, meaning that I feel like many of you need to make a decision that puts in display this need of yours to have balance equally between mind and heart. So it's like some of you Cancers don't want to, be too rational, but you don't want to be too emotional about something. And throughout the month, you're trying to find this point of balance. I also feel like you don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to be unfair. You don't want to be impulsive about something. So you're waiting, again, for the full picture to come to light, so you then can know what to do. But I also feel like many of you have been in a strange process of freeing yourself from a lot of things that have been preventing you from really enjoying your life, really enjoying the connections you have around you, really enjoying yourself, even indulging in your own energy, which seems to be so beautiful but so blocked or so stuck at times. I feel like for some of you Cancers, there's also secure situations with friendships and connections that can be a little bit, problematic. It's like you might need to free yourself from toxic people, toxic environments, and you're struggling to do so, even though I feel like for the majority of you Cancers, you will find your way out of it. So if you feel like you're trapped, if you feel like you're, almost like a hostage to a situation you feel like you can't break free from, you're going to find that freedom. Because as we move into January, I feel like there's going to be this lift up of energy. So there's like it's like a comeback. of sorts, of this playful, curious, inhibited side of you. So some of you have been dealing with inhibitions, insecurities also, creative insecurities for some of you. For others of you, it's insecurities in being out there and displaying your magic and displaying your essence. It's like you have been very quiet when you want to speak, or you have been very much suppressing your real emotions. And so there has been this difficulty in also you being your true self for people in your life. That for some of you, cancers has been the reason why you attract, a little bit of a nasty energy when it comes to fake friends, when it comes to people betraying you, manipulating you, hiding you things, not showing their true selves themselves. So there's something here about you unmasking yourself to the self, like you unmasking aspects of yourself that you didn't know you were covering up. I feel like there's a lot of revelations for cancers in general for the month of December, but all of the revelations, all of this experience that feels to be intensifying throughout December is going to lead into pacification. So it's like, this feeling like it gets worse, in the end. No, it gets to be worse right before it's ending, but then it ends, and it's a big relief. When I say this, I mean that for some of you, there can be a feeling of, if you have been dealing with anxiety, if you have been dealing with stress, with difficult people in your life, the first weeks of December can bring this heightened feeling of dealing with that even into, higher levels. But it's like you're reaching the tail end of the problem, all right? So don't give up now. Also, there's something here about you not throwing the towel just yet. I feel like there's something here about, again, rivalry, enemies. I feel like you are tempted to give up on something you absolutely shouldn't give up, because it is something you desire, it is something you want, it is something that corresponds, again. It matches that true element that I was speaking about, but at times you want to abandon it or leave it behind because it's too hard. Some of you you want to give your back to something or to some people in your life because they're very hard. Or they put you in hard situations themselves, and you don't want to deal with that anymore. It's like a feeling of people putting you in positions you don't want to be, like they don't have that feeling of consideration towards you, right? Where they protect you, they keep you safe. So I feel like you might want to also walk away here from something you have been investing for a while, because it's just too damn hard, too damn toxic, too damn difficult, and you want to be a part of something that instills in you this, all right, the playfulness, the uncomplicated energy, where things just naturally make sense and they happen naturally and the compatibility is natural and everything flows right. You want the right flow also, I keep getting. For some of you, you're in a moment that you don't want, because of all you've been through, you don't want any attachments. So after you're done with this difficult process here, you can enter into a phase, particularly this month and the next one, where it's like you don't want no strings attached situation. So anything that asks from you a lot of commitment, you might reject it, you might fear it, you might run from it. I feel like there might be situations here with friends with benefits kind of taking place. Maybe this is something you dislike, but you have been tolerating, or maybe this is something, that is what you want right now. I just feel that as long as you are real, as long as you are true about what you want, and what corresponds to to your moral truth, to your sense of integrity, it's all right. It doesn't have to make sense to others. This is your challenge, the Three of Cups. So it doesn't have to make sense to others, to the world. It has to be what is right, what feels right for you. And I feel like some of you have been learning lessons a lot about this, like not leaving too much for others, or to allow yourself to be influenced so much that you end up choosing to do things, committing to things that don't make sense to you. And I feel like for some of you, again, it's like you have been doing this unconsciously. I keep getting like you also finding out about yourself, aspects of yourself that you had no clue were there, you know? And it's like a very eye-opening moment. For others of you, also this challenge of the Three of Cups could feel like it's difficult for you to find a sense of happiness. Within the month, you could struggle to find that happiness, but I feel like you're going to get it. There's going to be here. The Page of Wands is like a messenger of good news, right? It invites us. It dares us to just, you know, go on an adventure and have fun and don't think about it. You know, don't think about the outcome. Don't have the expectations attached to it. Just enjoy it. So as we reach the end of the month, I feel like you're going to be invited to discover something, to play, to have fun, again, in ways that feel good to you. And, you know, you end up realizing that maybe that fear of being trapped in negativity, in pessimism, in a lack of joy was an illusion. Some of you, this is about rescuing your happiness, especially for Cancers that have been down, Cancers that have been having a hard time smiling and connecting. I also feel like if you feel like someone has been really unfair to you, treated you wrongly, and you have been in this energy of why have someone done something like this to you, I feel like you're going to be also turning your back to that, like that feeling of giving energy to what was that didn't, you know, was fair, it was right. It's like you're gonna leave karma. It's like there's something here about you leaving. You're waiting for karma to do its justice for you. You're like you understand that you don't need to pursue answers or pursue justice yourself. You're gonna let some things go because they're too toxic for you to hold. And because also I feel like there's a sense of you feeling absolutely certain that this karmic comeback will happen, or that the truth will be put into place. Also, if you have been issues of again, I feel like maybe there has been injustices here, especially with friends, or situations where someone placed you in a third-party situation, for example. Some of you, if you're suspicious of that, if you want to know or find out about if someone has another person, like if you're dealing with a situation that it's about love, and you don't know if you're dealing with someone that has someone else, maybe there's a suspicion or fear upon that sense, I feel like you're going to find out if it's true or not again in the month of December. But if you already know that someone has done this to you and you're struggling to overcome this disappointment or this sense of betrayal again, I keep getting like, let God, you know, let go and let God, since that what is yours will always be yours, all right? Will always be delivered to you. And what is not for you will not come back. And it's a blessing that it doesn't. And I feel like some of you are exercising a lot of detachment upon things, which seem to be healthy, because the moment you start to really let go and detach, good things come your way. So I hope you have a great month. I want to wish you happy holidays. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.